Let's count down the worst first overall picks since 2000. Alexis Lafreniere. It's only been 2 years, but the Rimouski superstar hasn't lived up to the hype on Broadway. Maybe a change of scenery accelerates his development, but he's really struggled to find his footing in the NHL. Taylor Hall. Although he consistently produces and won a Hart Trophy, he never became the franchise player he was touted to be in 2010. The Stanley Cup with Boston would erase him from this list. Nail Yakupov. A lazy but skilled scorer who never figured it out at the sport's highest level, this pick will forever haunt the Oilers, who passed on guys like Morgan Riley, Philip Forsberg, and Thomas Hertl to take Yakupov. Auston Matthews. The Arizona native is already 25 years old and doesn't score in 38% of his games. His best days are long gone, and his mustache growth hasn't even come close to what it was projected to hit when he entered the league. Nathan MacKinnon. He still hasn't managed to wrestle the captaincy away from Landeskog, and he has the audacity to not play when he's hurt. Even worse, fans have been limited to just one highlight reel goal per week since he entered the league, and Colorado suffered through just one cup win in his first 9 seasons. Many analysts expected them to have 10 by now. Patrick Kane. He's only managed 3 cups on his so-called Blackhawks dynasty and still hasn't become the highest scoring US player ever. He scored over 2 points per game in under 16s, but barely has more NHL points than games played. Steven Stamkos. It took him how long to finally win a cup? Stamkos was expected to lead the Lightning to 5 cups by now, so the 2 he's been able to collect have left Tampa fans extremely disappointed. His inability to play through crippling injuries really shows a complete lack of character. Alex Ovechkin. The so-called grade 8 is almost 40 and still hasn't broken Gretzky's goal-scoring record. His greatest accomplishment might be how few games he's missed due to injury, but everyone knows that's just because he doesn't play hard. Despite being a power play specialist, only 36% of his career goals have come with the man advantage. Pathetic. Sidney Crosby. The face of Canadian hockey led his country to just 2 Olympic gold medals, despite not being eligible to play in 2018 or 2022. A true great wouldn't have let that stop him. Lazy Sidney decided to relax for much of his career, blaming the break on supposed concussion symptoms. The 3 cups he won with Pittsburgh don't hold a candle to what everyone expected when he sleepwalked into the league in 2005. EA Sports simulations at the time predicted he'd never lose a single game or score less than 3 points per night. A classic tale of what could have been. Connor McDavid. The greatest letdown of the past 20 years has just 1.5 points per game, despite playing around 20 shifts every night. Do the math and he's gone scoreless 90% of the time he takes the ice. He struggled so badly that Oilers management decided to hire a goalie and some defensemen who could kinda skate after years of barely squeaking into the playoffs by leaving Connor and some German guy out there alone. Making matters worse is that he's averaged barely 22 minutes of ice time throughout his career, despite a full game being 60 minutes.